Welcome to Countercast. This is a show where a bunch of friends hop on, we talk anime, manga, maybe some video games, maybe some
Maybe
sports.
maybe some movies.
You never know. But the main thing about Countercast is this is a show where you never know the direction your boys are going to go. So before we get into today's first episode, hit it. All right. So before we get into the topic at hand, since this is our first episode, why don't we go with some introduction to your Countercast boys? We are your hosts, Grim and Play. And let me start. I'll start off with introductions on my end. It's your boy Grim. Little thing about me, I'm your typical weeb nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Typical, typical,
Tip
typical. No, no, guys, you will come to learn over time. We're gonna call them grim takes. All right, and it
Grim
sounds
takes.
crazy from the title "Grim Takes," but you'll know exactly what we mean when we say grim takes when it comes to anime, man. I wouldn't, I wouldn't want to say typical.
Okay, we'll have to see about that, but fair enough. But other than that, I'm just your guy that loves anime, games, manga. Got some good series that I enjoy watching and talking about, and love talking about it. And really excited for this conversation. Why
Yeah,
don't you go?
right. Well, my name's Playmaker. You can call me Play for short. I I also like anime, manga, and gaming. Maybe not to the same extent, but it's a hobby I've enjoyed in the past, and I enjoy talking about it. One thing you'll know about me, or you're going to learn, is I very much enjoy just talking about things that I'm passionate about. So hopefully, I can use this platform to get my message across.
Perfect. And without further ado, today's episode, we are going to be tackling will we grow out of anime? And it's like a perfect topic. I mean, winter season, the winter started. We got a bunch of new series coming. It's a new year. What better way
Hmm
to, right?
Who? There is one new series in particular. It's already going crazy on the timeline. Oh my gosh,
What series is that?
the one with the slave.
Huh? Wait,
Yeah.
that missed my radar. Usually I'm on that. What do you
Wait,
mean?
wait, 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 what do you mean usually you're on that?
Wha-
What do you
what,
mean usually you're on that, bro?
uh,
That's
we'll elaborate later. But what's the name of this show?
it's called Mato Seihei no Slave. Or, no one likes using the word slave. The English name is chained soldier. It's pretty much
Is it
about a guy getting becoming a slave for an army.
is it like Unchained Soldier?
That's literally what I just said.
Wait, that's what you
Listen,
said?
chained soldier is the English name, yes. Listen
Oh,
up next time.
Chained. Oh, it's Chained Soldier, not Unchained. Okay.
But you
Oh,
did hear about it.
yeah, I've seen the books. I've seen the books. Haven't read it, but I've seen the books while I was doing some shopping.
I've
So,
I've heard they get into some crazy things in that series. It started this season. Like I said, it's been making its rounds on the timeline.
well, what platform?
What platform is it on?
Yeah, is it Crunchyroll or is it High Dive?
Think Crunchyroll is gonna have this kind of series, bruh? It's
You never.
definitely a high dive. It's a high dive, bruh.
Oh my god. Oh, bro. Well, I guess I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, yeah. Too bad.
if it's High Dive. Sucks to suck. All right, so back on topic. So I'll start. I'm answering the question. As for me, I will say pretty much no. Anime to me is just that medium
The
that
question. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think you ever actually said the question there.
I think I did. I said in today's episode we'll be tackling will we grow out of anime.
Oh, then I must not have heard. My fault. My fault. Yo.
Hey,
All right.
hey, bro, catch up, bro. Act up. Sit
All
straight.
right. All right. All right, buddy. All right. I don't, this disrespect is kind of crazy. Like, ooh, ooh. Okay, but go on. Go on. You
All right.
said no, you won't grow out of anime.
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
So one of the major points for me, maybe you might agree with it as well, but it would be the art and animation aspect of it. Just seeing different artists and different uh, animation styles just pop out. Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty fun. And then getting used to the studios. So like there's like a little excitement where maybe you like a series and then you find this these are the people who are going to be doing the animation and this is the studio that's going to be doing it and you're like, "Oh, okay, this is going to be a banger,
Yeah,
right?
it's gonna be a banger. It
It's
is.
going to be a banger." And
And then, but sometimes you get that one studio, you're just like,
they
ooh,
sus. You're sus. What are you doing here, buddy?
why? Don't touch this series, bro. You know, if you ever hear an anime by Studio Dean, yeah, you're
The,
cooked.
don't pay attention to it. Yeah, I mean, for that reasoning that I have, I would say last season is a perfect example of it. So I'm gonna name this studio, and if you're in the loop, you already know niggas be saying niggas be
Ooh.
saying fuck this studio, but we could move on from it. So
Whoa, 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 whoa! I already know what you're gonna say, and saying we can move on is kind of crazy, right? Considering what their allegations they're facing.
okay, fair enough. I don't mean like move on from it, like just like forget about them. But when they drop bangers, that's what they make you do. But nevertheless, you know, fuck them, right?
Hmm.
Not to our boys. That's the main point. So I'm talking about season 2 of JJK. Now, have you basically finished season 2, or are you still waiting on some episodes since you do dubbed?
I am still waiting. I've only watched the first 5 episodes at the time of this recording. However, every week something big happened, and it just I've watched those moments, so I know what you're talking about. Plus, I did read the manga, but I
Uh,
haven't
uh,
watched it in myself. But I feel
o
like I know what you're going to say.
okay. So, I mean, hidden inventory too, because the first 5 I believe the first 5 episodes,
What
that's
did
what
you
it
just
is.
say?
Isn't it hidden inventory?
Oh, the first 5. Okay, you're talking about that arc. Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, you said it was the first 5 you're on the first 5,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, when Gojo and Toji, they scrapped.
mhm, mhm. So, yeah. Um, but even from there, we saw some pretty cool things.
We
But
did, we did.
once it got to Shibuya, bruh,
You- Man, honestly, honestly, man, I feel you. I feel you when you talking about, oh, kinda gotta move past what's going on with the studio because it's crazy what they were able to put out. It's really crazy. The quality of
right?
animation they were able to put out despite the work constraints they were under is honestly a miracle, right?
Mhm.
But at the
And
same time, they shouldn't have to have work under those conditions.
true. Part of it, management aspect, and the
Oh,
studio is
yeah.
just taking a lot of projects and stuff like that.
It's really
So
crazy how they really taking on like, it feels like if someone offers them a show, they'll just take it. Like, "Yeah, why not?" Right? And you know what that's like? You know what that's like? It's like when you
like
go to the I think
we won't
I
say it.
think
We won't say it. We're gonna
Imma
move
you know
that.
what? Imma leave it in the air because listeners, maybe you can feel that in for yourself, is all I was gonna say. But yo, it's like that, right? Right, Griff?
Yeah, we're gonna go. But yeah, man. I mean, just seeing their works and how good it was, and it's just like you said, both of us are manga readers, and when I was reading that arc, I mean, it was good by far. If we got some manga readers and who's completely caught up with JJK, Shibuya, best arc in the series, has to go number
Really?
one. I would say Shibuya is JJ, that put JJK on the map.
I agree with you on that. Like, I'm 100% with you. But you know what I've been seeing on the timeline, bruh? People's been trying to say the Culling Games is a better arc. And I'm like, are you did we not read the same thing? Are we not
It
watching the same thing? What are we talking about?
it it would be, but it has the potential to, but the issue is during the Culling Game arc, remember, there was that hiatus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the Culling Game, that arc is like narration heavy. You know what I'm saying?
true, true,
So
true.
when especially for me, like when I was reading it, it was like going great, banger. But then when it hit that hiatus and then it came back, it was just so hard to get back into the flow of JJK because just for what the Culling Game is, and then how that hiatus, right? It was just too long, and then coming back to something that is so um what's the word, like expository or
Wordy. Yeah, expository, wordy. Honestly, that's kind of hard. It really made it hard to understand what was going on because you have to remember so many details, bro. Like the
Mhm,
the coding games were in itself were way more complicated than it needed to be.
mhm,
But
mhm. Um,
so that's kind of
but
why I detracted it from being better than Shibuya.
yeah, I would say it had potential. Like it got my attention back once the fight started hitting. So
Shout out
that's good.
the goat
Um,
Hikari.
but yeah, when reading Shibuya, it was gas, and then watching it animated, bro. Yuji versus Choso,
Mm-hmm.
goaded.
Gold
Yuji
Yuji versus
versus Mahito,
goaded.
goaded,
Bro,
bro, and
even watching Megumi run from Toji was goated.
goaded,
Bruh, like,
bro.
everything about this was touched with goat sauce, right? It's like Michael Jordan and LeBron James did the fusion dance and then
And
decided to just bless the energy of that fusion onto the anime.
exactly, like every almost everything. There wasn't a part where it was lull, right? You were
Eh,
you were
I mean,
you
there
were
were some
part of
episodes
everything,
I was like, "Eh,
and then once that boy, the goat, some people might call him fraud, but he's the goat. Sukuna,
Hey!"
once he popped on screen, he showed. He showed, bro. I
He
listen.
showed.
I know, I know you watched that. What's his name? Uh, CJ Dog. Did you see his video?
No.
Oh, you didn't see the
Nah,
black
you have to send me that shit after this episode, bruh. But,
the trials, like the what is this series called? The Black Air Force trials or something like that.
mm, yeah, he did one on Sukuna.
Yeah, and then he did this one after. Let's just say my boy is goaded, and the fight between him and Maharaga, damn,
Damn, indeed.
damn.
But
But yeah, I mean, JJK showed like if I series that has good animations, man, like I don't know how someone would really grow out of it. Seeing all those different styles, sometimes vibrant colors, different contrasts. Like, I don't know, me personally, I'm like, nah, that's something I need in my life, bro.
that
How
is that's a very solid take there. I'm not gonna lie. But
part one of the Grim takes.
no, 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 no. That's not a grim take, right? Oh, trust me, I'll put out a grim take when we see one. Actually, you got a teetering there when you said Sukuna is not a fraud, but that's like that's a faction thing. There's a bunch of you Sukuna stands that think he's not a fraud, and we'll let you believe that. But when
Okay.
his day comes, when his day comes,
Okay.
ooh, ooh, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Uh,
You know that? You know,
okay.
I'm
But
finna be
just
there, dressed in a nice suit, the day of Sukuna's downfall. Ooh, ooh.
just to clarify, I'm in the faction that is Yuji. You know, Yuji is my goat, but
Oh, wait. You trying to deflect here. You trying to
no,
deflect
no.
here. Two things can
I
be true at once, right? First, we're not talking about Yuji. We're talking about Sukuna, right? We're not
true,
even talking
true.
about the other guy. We're just talking about Sukuna right now, right? And if you don't know who the other guy is, don't worry. You'll find out soon enough,
Yeah.
right? Right now, do you think Sukuna is a fraud?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. That's what you believe. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Me personally, the king of frauds is the king of frauds. But
All right. Okay.
it's
Fair
okay.
enough.
It's okay.
So, what
But
what
like
about you?
me personally, when it comes to growing out of anime, I am on the camp of most likely no, but I'll grow out of certain story elements, you know? And it's already starting to
Okay.
hit me now. I'm really losing interest in a lot of middle school, high school themed shows because I just can't relate to the characters anymore. It's hard
Mm.
for me to look at someone like, "Oh yeah, I love the rom-coms and the of high school shows." Like, man, it
I
just
will
doesn't it
say,
it doesn't move me. But the animation, like you said, is something that I agree. It's something that I just don't think I'm gonna be able to like, "Oh yeah, I don't need this anymore." It just looks good. It just
yeah,
looks
you know
good.
what I will say. You know what I will say. I agree on your point where uh some genres are kind of growing out. For me, it's not that many, but for that specific one, you stated, I would agree. But I would put this caveat because usually in that genre, there's a lot of will they, won't they? There's a
Oh,
lot of that energy
true,
in
true.
those
And
genres.
look, we're not old, alright? We're not even in our primes yet, okay? But a nigga is not trying to sit here and wait for these like, will they, won't they? Are you gonna do
Now,
it or not? If you're not,
now,
I'm not gonna waste my time watching you. Okay?
you
And
see,
look, look, I'm gonna sit
uh-huh.
here. This is episode one, and this is probably not gonna be the last time. It won't be the last time. Nisekoi can go suck a dick. All right, that
Listen, it
series
was
is
good.
no, 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 no. It wasted so much time. It wasted everyone's time, right? I get it. From the
Fair enough.
onset, from the onset, usually know the couple's gonna be. It's gonna be the main character and the main girl on the cover. That's all. It's always gonna be that, right?
Mhm.
It's never deviated. However, however, when you come into the series and you find out the main character has a crush, and then the girl he likes him back, it's already over, right? It should be done. But no, you somehow found a way to waste our time for 200 chapters and make the main character fall in love with somebody else. I'm just like, dang, damn, I really wasted my time. Like,
Fair enough. I mean, for me, I agree with you on that point. That's why I be messing like for those types of show, the MC they better be with the program, bro. A we don't got no more time of will they, won't they. If you feeling each other, let it be known, bro.
mhm,
That's why shows like 100 girlfriends who
No,
really
no,
love you.
no, 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 no,
Yes,
no, 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 no,
yes,
no, no, no. Yo,
yes,
I can't even be mad. You're like,
because
you're not even sneaking that in. You're just blatantly saying it, bro. That is exactly the kind of show that I'm growing out of, bruh. A nigga is not trying to watch that.
but they don't have that will they, won't they
But you know what they
thing.
have? Unrealisticness. Okay, 100 girlfriends, 100 different girlfriends that all like him and are okay with sharing him. Come on, man.
Man, I love that show. It's it's a nice fun time for degeneracy. I love it. But okay, so um, have you heard of the show? I left the hero's party to like live a normal life or something like that. Have you heard that show? Like,
Yeah,
season 2 is dropping this season, I believe.
really? Didn't season one drop like in fall? No, no, it's no. That's but it is pretty recent. But yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh, banished from the hero's party.
Oh, I've not heard of that.
So,
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? That's you want to talk about growing out of stuff? Isekais. I'm gonna
what's
say it.
that?
I'm gonna say it. They've
What
overstayed their welcome in the anime community. All right,
cap? This
there's
is a
too many.
play take.
There's too
This
many.
is
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll take that. I'll put that. I'll take that to the chin. That shit has overstayed its welcome. The fact that you just said some shit and I thought I recognized it based on the title alone, and then, oh no, actually it's banished. Bruh, I promise you, there has got to be one out there called I Left the Heroes Party. Okay?
I'm pretty sure there is. Like, we don't have to cap about
Tell
that.
me. You can put in like a random word generator into like an AI program, and I promise you, the first 10 names on that list will be animes actually out, bruh. And
Okay.
you got some shit like, ooh,
Okay.
reincarnated as a vending machine, reincarnated as a sword, reincarnated as a spider, reincarnated as a
Oh,
slime.
whoa! Wait. So you're gonna say you watch Reincarnated as a Spider? You gonna say
Oh,
it wasn't
whoa!
good?
I enjoyed those shows. I'm not gonna act
Oh,
like I don't like them. I'm just saying they're way too many to count now, bruh. And it's actually kind of crazy. How many times are we gonna be in the starting town, bro? Tell me. No, no, you laugh. You laugh. Tell me how many times we have to be in the starting town, go to the starter guild, get your starter class.
as many times, bro. How many? No. You know what? How many times do we have to meet Truck Kun? How about that?
As many times as it takes it, Piers. As many times as it takes. It's gotten to the point where when they subvert that, we're blown away, right? You know what I'm talking about? When the nigga at the last second the truck could drives out the way, or he gets hit and survives. I, like, come on.
Bro, it's gotten to the point where sometimes they break fourth wall, bro. And it's like, oh, so you also got hit by a truck. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because they're running out. No, actually, no, I can't even say that. You think they ran out of ideas and then they come out with some new shit.
Hey, that's the beauty of isekai. I do agree for
Beauty, I think it's the ugliness, right?
I
Literally anything. You can do anything. There's an isekai of a guy dying. Wait, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if he died per se. But there's an isekai where he goes for his mom, right? My mom and her two hit combos. And
oh
there's an
no,
isekai where he goes for his sister, right? It's the same concept. Let's just use his sister instead of his mom. And you're like,
yeah.
oh, yeah, yeah,
Listen,
isekai.
while I do agree with your points, but I'll give you a counter.
All right,
While it is oversaturated, it's the type of junk food we need. We
bro.
we kind of crave it sometimes, bro. Like, come on, don't lie. If you're in a dry season, because there's been some dry seasons for anime, the first thing you're gonna go to is see what isekai. What?
No, no,
No, stop the
no,
cap.
that's you.
Stop.
That's
Stop
you.
the cap.
Me personally, I try to go for like, a mystery show or just what's popular from the last couple seasons that I missed out on. Because I'm
What?
not the kind of person that's always keeping up with every show, so I know I be missing on some bangers. There be some low key anime out there that just no one talks about, bruh. Like, you know what I'm talking about, bruh? You know exactly what I mean when I say there be some bangers that people don't know.
Oh
That's what
my.
I be going for. Isekai, it's just one of the it's so prevalent that no matter what, you're gonna watch an isekai. All right, that it's inevitable. It's like Thanos. It's always there every
Perfectly
season.
balanced. It's
It's
perfectly balanced.
imbalanced. It's imbalanced. There's overrepresentation, bro. Like there's too many. There's like 6 coming out this season, right? And we just had
Uh,
one. Like we just had like 7. It's always more.
like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's the junk food of anime. Your isekais are junk food, right? Like they have just so
Emphasis
many
on junk.
options. It's just so many options, and then you pick which one, right?
Option.
Some of them are gonna be bangers. Some of them are gonna be enjoyable, and some of them are gonna be like, yo,
Most
whoever.
Most are gonna be garbage. Don't say some. It's
Ha,
both.
I know you're capping right now,
Oh,
bro.
In Another World for smartphone. You like that one? You thought that was good?
I
Hmm?
never watched that, so
Exactly. If even you, and you know what I mean by even you, if even you haven't watched it, it's gotta be trash,
yo,
right? You'll watch anything. You'll give it a chance. I mean, that's not okay. I'm not trying to insult your taste, but you'll give it a chance, and you didn't even bother giving that shit a chance.
that's fair. That's fair.
Like,
No, to me, the way I see isekais is just like they just fall in that three categories, right? Like we got a bunch of different fast food places. There are some that are trash that after you seen it, you're like, nah, I'm never stepping foot in here again. There's some that is like, I understand the concept. You did it perfectly well. I'm coming back. Give me a season 2.
oh my
and then
god.
and then there's others where you're just like, oh, it's all right, but I'm good with season 1. Am I capping on that? Ain't no way I'm capping on that.
Bro, there's some where you're like, I wish you were never made, right?
Those are the very horrible ones.
Yeah, like Demon Lord Retry, Conception. Uh, do you love your mom or the two hit multi attack targets or whatever that shit's called, bro? Let's
Okay.
see. We got. Matter of fact, this is kind of going off a tangent, but I'm listen. Cheat Magician. Did you watch that?
No.
Exactly. Garbage. The Master Ragnarok and his blessings of Aenir. You
I
don't
think
remember
I
that, do
heard
you?
of it. I think I heard of it, but no, I
You
haven't
think?
watched it.
You think? Okay. All
Yo,
right.
he putting me on the spot. I'm not.
Because these are just bad, man. These are just bad. Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
okay. Eminence of Shadow is good.
Whoa.
Is good. Is good.
Yeah.
See, because it falls into one of your 3 categories. It's one that like, oh yeah, it's good.
And
I'm gonna watch it. But
and it's your common isekai trope.
Common,
They know what
the
they
reason
know what
why
they're
it's
doing.
good because it's not like any other.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like very common. It's just they accept what they're doing. Like the show itself,
Oh
like
yeah, the show
accepts it.
itself is definitely one of those meta shows that it understands what it is. It don't bullshit you.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not going bullshit. You know exactly what you're getting into. All right.
What was that
So
one called? One where the demon lord was reincarnated? Arnold Voldigoad. You know what I'm talking about?
uh, uh,
Yeah.
uh, Misfit. Is it
Yeah.
Misfit?
Misfit, Demon Misfit, whatever. That one.
And no,
It
you
definitely made some waves when it came out. Right? Did you know
you
season 2 came out?
yeah, I knew it. Did I complete season 2? No.
Oh,
But
why? Why though? This should be right up your alley. Actually, I'm expanding a little more because it's not just isekai; it's fantasy in itself.
now
That's the
you're
problem.
capping. That is
No,
cap.
I'm not.
There is
The
there is
fantasy
not enough
world,
fantasy.
Not
Oh
enough?
my, there's not
Alright,
have
alright,
Like, okay,
alright.
say 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 this.
Stop me when I say when you haven't watched. The time I got reincarnated as a slime, Rising of the Shield Hero,
Mm,
Overlord,
mhm,
Mushoku Tensei,
mm,
Wise Man's Grandchild, Gate,
mhm. I never
Hanatsu
watched that
Summon a
one.
Demon Lord. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
No Game, No Life,
Oh,
Konosuba,
ah!
Sword Art Online, In Another
Yeah?
World on my smartphone, Log
No,
Horizon, Devil's a
no.
Part-Timer, Spirited
Yes.
Away,
No.
Re:Zero,
Of course.
Drifters, Sonya of
No.
Taga oh, my bad. Saga of Tanya the Evil.
No, but that one is good.
It
I
is
haven't
good. Okay,
watched
whoa,
it,
whoa,
but
whoa.
that
I'm
was
not saying that the ones I'm listing are bad. I'm just saying that there's an overabundance. My next life
but
is a
that's
villain.
isekai. Isn't that isekai?
What?
The ones that you're naming, most of them are
Yeah, they're
isekai, aren't they?
isekai or fantasy in that range.
I'm talking about, like, pure fantasy, like, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? That's
Bruh.
pure fantasy. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
but you know what I mean, man. You just listed a perfect one. That is basically like an anime video game. It's like an RPG, but they took out all the bullshit and just animated as a show. That's the kind of like, whew, man.
oh boy. Alright,
Isekai Quartet, Restaurant to Another World, Alfuerta. That shit was trash. I gotta stop myself there. That shit was garbage. Demon Lord Retry, Cautious Hero. I didn't
good.
say to make my abilities average in the next world, next life, my fault.
That one is good
Death
too.
March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. That one was bad. The Eighth Sun. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was me. That was not me. That was actually the name of the show. Recreated. The Vision of Escafloud. World of Lead Ale. Grimgar, Ashes, and Illusions,
Oh
Ascendance of
boy.
a Bookworm, Knights and Magic. I've been killing
Or
slime for 300 years and maxed out my level.
that one
Spirit
is good.
Chronicles, now and then, here and there. That was old.
Okay, okay, look, we get it. If you keep going, we'll be here all
Dude,
day.
I'm standing on a million lives.
Oh,
Mudball came
brother.
out of actually, that was not an isekai.
He's just gonna keep going. He's just gonna keep
No,
going.
I'm not.
So,
I'm not.
so
I
we understand that reasoning. So we'll go to my next reasoning, which he kind of butchered, because I was gonna say another reason why I wouldn't grow out of it was there's just a lot of different options. But then
no. There's too many options.
so that I think, at least for me, that's like a plus. So there'll always be something to watch. Now, is it gonna be good or bad? I don't know. But you know me, I'll give it a chance. So for someone like me, I think that's perfectly fine. But I know for someone like you, you'd be like, get this whack shit out of here, man. Like, you
Because
wasted my time.
it's just overrepresented, bro. You know, okay, I sound like I'm really hating here, but you gotta hear me out, man. It worked 10 years ago, okay? And it's crazy that was 10 years ago, but it worked. When SEO came out, SEO was the first of its kind. No one's seen shit like that before. That's not true. There was like dot hack slash fine, which is the same kind of thing. But whatever. SEO came out, changed the game. Everyone was like, yo, an anime about going to a video game world and being in like a video game main character setting. Never been seen before. I love this shit. Put that shit in my veins. But then it got too popular. All right. Next season, we got like two shows that were like SEO. Like, ooh, this is nice. That. This is
But
more of
okay,
that. I want some more of that in my veins. Then we got and then one season. Okay. A little too much dippy and chip, but the flavor was kind of nice. Then we got five. Whoa! Then we got six. Hey! And then we got 10. We're like, yo, please. This is too much. I don't have the time to watch all of these. Well, you don't have to. But there's too much. You see what
okay,
I'm getting at here, man?
but then you do have some diamonds in there. Like, while there was
Well,
too much,
of
like
course,
Mushoku,
you're gonna have your
Mu-
ReZeros. Your Mushoku
Mushoku,
Tensei.
it changed the game. Mushoku, bro, Mushoku Tensei changed the game. We talking about we gotta go Truck Coon starter town going to the guild. They said nah, scratch that. You coming straight from the womb, nigga. We started
Oh,
there.
no, man. Yeah, that did not change the game. That's been a thing before. But
Oh,
it's like the first to emphasize that whole idea of actually being a to another world instead of just transferring your body. So I'll give Mushoku Tensei credit where credit's due. That was kind of new. You saw him grow up in the new world versus just, hey, you going out late night for some snacks, die, and suddenly you're in a new world. Your whole all your knowledge from the old world.
and then Konosuba just works because it's just
It's a
comedy
comedy.
gold.
Exactly. It's a humorous show. It's making fun of itself and the genre as a whole. Ain't that funny? Ain't that crazy how one of the best isekais out there is a show that makes fun of isekais?
Oh my god, bro. Oh
Even like
man.
Cautious Hero, just making fun of isekais. And like
Eh, they're gold. Isekai comedy, it's gold, bro.
stuff like Goblin Slayer. Ain't it funny how Goblin Slayer is so popular? Yet the person who made Goblin Slayer couldn't even be asked to give anyone names? Hmm? Everyone is just what they are. What's the main character's name? Goblin Slayer, right? Cowgirl, that's the childhood friend. High Elf, Priestess. They don't even have names, man, because they don't care. They know exactly what they're making. I sound like I'm going
Um,
on a rant here,
I think you are. And now
but
we
no, I'm not
understand
gonna waste our time.
some genres you're growing out of. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. It's just crazy how we kind of off topic. Yeah, pretty much. So some genres I'm going out of, maybe not. I can't tell the future. It could be one of those things where for now I'm not interested in it, but in like 10 years I'm in the mood for the nostalgia and I go get right back into it. Right?
So if let's say one season just came, all the shows that came out were just isekai. You just not watching anything new, you go into the backlog.
Yeah, for sure. That's why I have you though. I'm gonna get into my backlog. You're gonna sift through the garbage and recommend me some gems. Okay? You're like a metal detector on the beach. Beep, beep, beep. You got me. I know you got me.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So,
See,
but
your resilience to the bullshit is to be admired.
so then what genre would you say you're not growing out of then at all?
Probably seinen, mystery. Yeah, stuff like that. If there's like an overarching mystery in the show that keeps me compelled, like something like, have you
So
seen
like
Pluto?
no, but I would say like maybe like those death game animes.
Yes, yes. Death game animes or something where it's more psychological or explore the main character's whole thought
Oh,
process.
so like uh talent talentless Nana?
Yes, perfect. Honestly, that show for what it was amazing for me. Like because it didn't. I would say revitalized. Like I'm not gonna go. Oh, it was amazing. Blah blah blah. But Talos Nana at the time it came out, it was exactly what I needed in the anime community to
Mhm.
keep my interest. It was just different. You thought you were gonna get something, and then the twist hits in the first episode. You're like, oh my god, what? And I do like a little bit of darkness in the main character too. If there's some
Mhm.
anti-hero, anti-villainous sprinkled in, that'll keep me compelled. So
Mhm.
so something like that, or even something like what's that one show? Oh, man,
Maybe like
like
Classroom
certain
of
magical
Elite.
index, or classroom elite as well. Yeah, that's definitely one of those. But like certain magical index, the railgun series, because it has like
Mhm.
a world building perspective, and it's a little bit dark too because the underside of the city, like stuff like that. Even
Mhm.
or Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which I know you didn't like or give a chance.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, when it comes to the death
Well,
game genre,
actually, hold up. I feel like that's kind of contradictory. Clash of the Elite is kind of exactly what I don't think I'm gonna enjoy because it takes place in high school, but I feel like the psychological aspect of it supersedes the high school thing.
I mean,
Basically,
yeah.
high school. I'd be like slice of life high school.
Okay.
Like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but Uzaki-chan, right? That is
Oh,
a
are you
Mhm.
saying my goated series like Don't Mess With Me, Nagatoro ain't on your watch list in a few years?
Oh,
Nah.
yes, I'm saying exactly that.
Nah.
Which is crazy,
Blasphemy.
right? Because Uzaki-chan
Blasphemy.
is the exact same kind of shit, but since they're in college and adults, I'm like, "Give me that. Put that in my veins."
But they be doing the same bullshit though.
Yeah, but they're adults, and they address the fact that they're adults. It sounds like I'm hating kids. I'm really not. Like, I'll probably still watch. And, you know what? Let me just get this
you
out
know
there.
you,
I'm
you don't
still
have
gonna
to
be
mind.
watching shonen shows. Shonen's always gonna be my shit. All right. If they make another anime like Naruto, I'm gonna be on that from day one. Right. I'm gonna ride with that boy. Pause.
like like that one series that got
Hey,
the
hey,
most hype
hey,
that doesn't
hold up, hold
deserve
up,
it.
hold up, Grim. I'm asking a request. Cut that out, please. Cut that. Do not let that go up on the internet.
Uh-huh. So shonen, I would agree shonen too. I wouldn't grow out of shonen. Um I enjoy it. It will just depend. I think shonen is at an interesting point at right now, isn't it? Because
It is.
it, when you look at Shonen Jump, the new series that's been coming out haven't even been true shonen.
Mm,
They've
yeah,
they've been they've been more slice of life, chill
I
type
wouldn't
of.
say more sci life. They've been pushing the boundaries though. Like, okay, look at the dark. I don't like calling them the dark trio. Like, that's something I don't like about the community. They always try to give a name because they're trying to replicate the whole big three era. But whatever. When I say dark shonens, I mean
JJK,
like
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw and Hell's Paradise. Yeah,
Mhm,
they've all gotten a little darker and they've all blown them up. You know,
mhm.
well, Hell's Paradise kinda. I know the anime didn't wow people as much as it should have, but Chainsaw Man and JJK they took the shonen formula and put a lot of more dark elements into the story. A lot more dark elements. Whew.
Mhm.
And I think that's kind of the thing that when people growing up, they've been more drawn to the darker themes because it's something you haven't seen before. You don't in Naruto or One Piece and Bleach, yeah, there's been massacres, but you don't see it on screen. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
you see a massacre, you're like, oh wow, that's crazy. That many people died off screen. But then you go to the Shibuya arc, you're like,
no,
oh,
I think no. I think what you're most likely going to uh this is better to say because Naruto and One Piece, like, they do have dark elements, but I think what is really giving the shock factor and what is really getting people to like it is that these series aren't afraid to kill off their main characters. These niggas got no chill. And they said,
mm,
oh, you like him?
mm.
You like him? You like her?
Only
Bet."
JJK is like that.
N
Only
Chainsaw
JJK.
Chainsaw Man did the same thing too.
Oh,
Part
you're
1,
right. You're so right. You're so right. You're so right. You're right. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I was unfamiliar with your game. I totally forgot about Chainsaw Man. Literally, like Chainsaw Man. I read the manga, part one at least. I haven't gotten to part two yet, and I understand exactly what you're talking about. But I totally forgot about that because I only remembered what happened in the anime. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. They do not care.
they
They can
don't
say
care.
plot armor is but yeah,
But
dude, the the whole thing of plot armor just not existing, that I will say, you're right with those, JJK and Chainsaw Man just not giving a fuck if you're the main character. But Attack on Titan,
mhm,
I wanna say that kinda started the wave 'cause, whoo, it was like
I mean,
anime Game of Thrones. Anyone could die at any point.
true, true, and all the way, I mean, it kept true all the way until like I guess no, I mean, even if we would say we don't really fuck with the ending, like from start to finish, people were getting massacred. It didn't matter, bro. You could catch the smoke.
Yeah, yeah,
You were only surviving if you were good enough.
literally, and dude, dude, honestly, I like that realism factor, but at the same time, it's very annoying because when you get attached to certain characters and the plot is like, yeah, they're not good enough. Bye bye, and they're just gone. They're just gone.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
that
want to
was
name, I don't want to name any names because we don't spoil around
that
here.
was hopefully. Nah, I can't. I don't know if that's spoilers though. I don't know.
Wait, hopefully what? Hopefully what?
I I was gonna say for the JJK fans who finished watching season 2,
Mm.
they understand.
Oh
They
yeah, that's yeah, no, bro. Honestly,
they understand the game. Now and next season, they'll be familiar with it. Season 2.
no, it trained them. It hardened their souls, bruh. Nothing. It's actually so crazy how JJK broke so many people, bruh. People were considering dropping the show just because of how many niggas kept getting killed.
Really? For real?
They were like, I'm done. There's no point. If no one matters, if no one is safe, I'm out of here. Because literally,
Oh,
when that
well,
moment happened, damn, I feel that's a spoiler. You know what? Let's move on. That the more we dwell on this, the more likely we're gonna spoil because it's crazy out here, man.
but I will say though, that is also another good point too of like why um you wouldn't grow out of it because we have genres within the anime, right? And then there's gonna be moments where series take a different spin, whether it's a darker turn, a goofier turn, plot twist, or stuff like that. They're series, and then
You're you're actually not wrong. It is when people take those different spins on a series, it garners interest.
right. So, at least for me, I mean, that's why I give different shows chances because you know
You
what if
never
they
know.
do something? You never know, right? What if they do something interesting with it?
But I will let you know. There are some shows you do know. You do know. All right. You can look at it and you're just like, yeah, this is gonna be one of those. And you know which genre is the top one about that? Isekai.
Isekai.
All right. You go to that, at the beginning of every season, you go to my anime list, look at the seasonal animes, you can pick out the isekais. You know you can. All right. Like
You could pick out they gonna fight the Demon King.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
pick out they gonna save the world.
and that's even crazier because they never do. They never get to the Demon King. We never get to that nigga, man. That's another reason why Isekais are garbage.
Demon King is just an untouchable character
Yes.
in that genre.
You'll be lucky if they even like give the person a name or even it shows them, but like the Demon
the
King is just
the the only shows that show Demon King is if the Demon King is the main character.
yep, yep, or Cautious Hero. Cautious Hero, I'll give them credit where it's due. That's the only show where they did what they stood on business and did what they were gonna do. Right? He fought the
True.
Demon King in episode 11.
Fair enough, right? Um, but yeah, Demon Kings in Isekai, yeah, you rarely see them. You'll be lucky. Oh man, but I would say, let's see. Another point that I do want to hit as well is that exaggeration factor. So, hear me out. Like, you know me, right? Ever since I got into anime, watching live action shows has just been something that is not something frequent for me, especially when they doing some stupid shit with these live action shows. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah, yeah, I do.
right? But what I've noticed is just like, I guess I have that childish nature where I enjoy those exaggerations. You know, only anime where you could make your characters' facial reactions or different reactions exaggerated, right? Put stars in their eyes, put hearts, give a nigga blue hair, give a nigga pink hair.
Giant sweat drop, jaw dropping, all that. Yes, the physical exaggeration features.
Yeah, it just has that fun aspect to it. Of course, you know, it shouldn't OD on it, but when they do it right, they do it like I've been getting more into different live action series, and then some of them, bro, I've told you before, if they do some stupid shit, I literally pause and then don't go back to the show for like to the episode, not even the show, to the episode for like the next few hours or even days.
Hmm.
I've
I
never
mean, that's just cringe, bro. Like that's kind of how cringe works. I've had that with like anime where I was like, yeah, nah, dog, I'm out. But
we're like opposites in that part, but definitely that exaggeration factor. I do enjoy it.
mm,
It is refreshing.
how could it be refreshing if it's all you consume? Like, what? Make that make sense.
No, because no, because like it depends on the genre. If the genre has a serious tone, they may not have lots of exaggeration, but exaggeration can be different things. You know, it depends on the art style too. I I mean, you could agree with me and say that only certain art styles can have exaggerations.
True, true. We're not gonna see.
Uh,
We're gonna watch Death Note and see light with stars in his eyes.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen,
No.
right? And also, some of the exaggerations make the character Oshinoko, the stars in their eyes,
Mhm.
mm, mm, that made their character.
So, yeah, yeah. Well, there's also more examples. Natsu, pink hair. You're just not gonna find people with pink hair in real life ever. Honestly, the
Sure.
thing is, the pink hair thing is hilarious because you know how we watch an anime and you see a character with an exaggerated design. You're like, I wonder who the main character is. In like a school show, a sea of black, brown, maybe even like darker blue hair colors, and then you just see
And
the main character walk in with like light green. I'm like, ah,
or or
yeah,
white
okay,
hair.
yeah, yeah. He's like, oh yeah, yeah. I know who the main character is now.
we're, we're familiar with your game.
Yeah,
We know.
we understand. But all in all, all those factors combining together, I growing out of anime is something you think of because the art style, even though we don't like comparing the two, it's given since it's all like animated and colored, it's given like a childish rap to most other adults. They're like, "Oh, this is a cartoon. Why are you still watching a
Hmm.
cartoon at 40?" type of deal,
Hmm.
right? At 40 years
But I
old,
will say,
mm,
I mean, I will say though, um, the U.S. needs to get with the program because, like, it's a banger. Like into the Spider Verse, across the Spider Verse. Um,
Invincible. We even got
Invincible, bro. Invincible is good. That Amazon is making niggas wait, and they're like, "I, you got that?
mhm,
We'll be back."
yeah.
So like it works. I mean, sure, their art style is different, and usually there's not really a lot of exaggerations for animated shows here. Like
Unless they're,
especially
funnily enough, referencing anime
true, or unless they're built on wackiness, like Rick and Morty.
or SpongeBob.
True. But other than that, you don't really see that here. But this shit, you never know. They should get with the program, get that
Mm.
bait.
I mean, overall, a lot of Western animation, since you can tell the people that are in the industry now are people like us who grew up watching anime, cartoons, and stuff like that. You see the influence on these shows more
Hmm.
now. So
Hmm.
they're getting there. They're still a little ways away, but they're getting there.
Yeah, they are. But
And like it's even it's funny when I'm thinking about it. When you grow out of anime, the people who make anime are old as shit. You know what I mean? They're not gonna make something they don't enjoy. Well,
sure.
that's not true. Some people just do it for the check. But most of the time, artists enjoy what they put out. That's kind of the standard, I hope. You make
Hmm.
something, you like it, you put it out. So the people that make anime, they're grown. It's just something that I feel like most people will always be able to enjoy. If you grow out of it, I can't blame you. Sometimes you're just like, I like more mature things.
Have you seen the mature section of anime? Let me
Okay.
introduce.
No,
Let me-
no, no, no. I misspoke. I misspoke. I misspoke. Because actually I heavily misspoke. The reason I won't be able to grow out anime is because there's such a large selection of shows out there that there I feel like there's always going to be something I will enjoy. You know?
Mhm.
For now, we're into the shonen high school genre shows. Later on, we'll probably be into the more mature stuff. I mean mature as in story beats, not not that kind of mature. I think you know what I'm talking about. The 3 a.m. mature. The the make sure no one's watching mature. I mean the stuff that's like,
The make sure your mom's not walking in at the wrong time mature.
yeah, that kind of mature. I mean the stuff like what's a mature anime? Um,
Like Vinland Saga.
yeah, Vinland Saga, technically Attack on
Vinland Saga.
Titan. JJK. That's a little on
Nah,
the.
we're it's shonen. It's shonen.
It is
Just
shonen,
has shonen
but
with
I
dark humor.
wouldn't. I wouldn't put my like. Imagine I had a 12-year-old son. I would have put my son on that, man. I'd wait till at least like 15, 16.
I mean,
Or like
how
Monster.
people people were watching Naruto.
Naruto is not as dark as JJK. And you keep trying to push that narrative of, oh, in One Piece and Naruto, they get dark. The Uchiha massacre, dark. The backstory for Kuma, dark. Like it gets dark, but that's not the whole show.
Okay. Um, maybe what you would call it, Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk is definitely more mature. There's like Akira, it's a little more mature. Inuyasha, actually, scrub that. Don't forget I ever said anything. Wow, I can't believe I mentioned that. Made in Abyss, that's a little more mature.
um, what about
Hellsing, Hellsing's a little more mature. It's like, but the point of the matter is, there's something for everyone. All right. Even if
yeah?
you don't like the whole kitty idea of saving the world or superhero fantasy fight shows, there's a mystery show you could watch. There's like a reverse harm show you can watch.
Hmm.
There's a show you can watch literally about people going to just hanging out. There's a show just about a guy telling a story to another guy. Okay?
There's a show there's a show about cooking.
Yeah.
Watch at your own discretion though.
Yeah. That
Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a show about
But
cooking, there's a show about giant robots fighting each other. There's even shows that are like literally like a coming of age story that's like as a man, you have to watch. All right? And then there's shows like JoJo's.
hey, careful. Careful. Okay. Okay. Be careful now.
Careful of what?
Yeah,
Careful of what?
just be just be
Oh,
careful.
overall, overall, the idea of growing out of anime, it's an interesting one, and I feel like most fans are gonna tackle it. There's no shame in if you do or don't. We
I
won't,
mean,
but
yeah. I mean, I would say you'd probably grow out of it if you're like, damn, I want to see like if you're more live action, I guess. Like you like seeing
even
actors
then,
perform.
even then, they've got some stuff for that too. One Piece, Yu Hakusho,
Okay.
right? There's more and more.
But
There's still a Naruto movie in development, which is crazy. But even like the live action, like there's always something there. Like even the oh man, I'm stuttering on my words because I remember the name. There's an anime called Trillion Game. It's about a guy trying to start a company with his friend, and it's really like mature because it's just realistic. There's a live action of that on Netflix that you can watch. Right? It doesn't have to just even if you like. Oh, I don't prefer my anime in animated form. You can watch it in live action
mhm.
format.
Okay.
Like I said, there's something for everyone. You just got to give it a chance.
Yeah, you just got to give it a chance. Step
Mhm.
into the world of wackiness. It's fun.
Yeah, yeah. All right then.
All
I
right,
think
but
I
mhm.
think that's a good spot to end it there. You know, for today's episode, we wanted to give us an introduction to ourselves, try to let you guys know us through our words, how we interact with each other. I think this was a good topic.
Yeah, um, get a little insight as you join us in this journey. Apparently, I have grim takes, so we're gonna see what uh, those takes are gonna be. I mean, I know I have some pretty
Mhm.
interesting and sometimes correct
No,
takes,
no, no, stop, 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 right? They'll
but we'll
they'll be
see.
known,
We'll
they'll be
see.
made they'll be made known as you say them. Trust me. Trust me, people. You'll understand. You'll understand. But it's okay. It's okay.
All right, but yeah, overall, we're gonna call it here for our first episode. If you joined in and listened, that's what's up. We appreciate that and look forward to the journey because at the end of the day,
Yes.
you never
And
know
if
where we're gonna go.
you have any feedback, please let us know. We're always willing to listen and we're new to this and we're trying to learn. Just give us a little feedback in the comments down below, or even you can hit us up on our socials.
Yep. And with that, end it, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Overcast out.